Hi guys, it's Dr. Pam. I'm so sorry I'm a little late, but I just flew in today for my seminar, so I'm back. And I have lost my voice a little bit, no big deal. But today is day 11 of the Holiday Survival Guide Advent Calendar. And I wanted to talk to you about Furry Funtime, which is what we do on Wednesdays. And what I wanted to talk to you about today is we're going to talk about 3 games that I recommend you play with your pet over the holiday season. And the idea is not just to get them physical and mental exercise, right? It's really about stress relief. And it's not just about their stress relief, it's your stress relief as well. Because there's a moment when you play with your pet that you forget about the past and the future and all the chaos and what you have to do in your to-do list, and you think about the now. And Hanukkah is 12 days away, and Christmas is only 14 days away. Yikes! Okay, before you stress out, let's talk games, because that's where all the fun can be, okay? So I usually use about 3 games, and I'm going to talk to you about them, give you a little bit about each one of them, and then I'm going to ask you to scroll down and share your favorite game so we can all have great options for the holiday season. Okay, so the first game that I really like to play is Treat Quest. Now, in Treat Quest, it's just like it sounds. What you're doing is you're putting your dog in a sit, and then you're going a little bit further behind, and you're putting a treat down and stepping away. And then you give them the release term. Now, in our house, it was very clever. Our release term was very clever. It was, get it! Okay, so whatever yours is, use yours. But essentially, you let them know to get the treat. And when they do, you praise them. You give them love. You pat their head. You do a little work on their little ears and such like that. Okay? And then you back out a little bit and you put it behind something that you know that you have. So they know that you're hiding it, but they see where you're hiding it. And you do that again. Get it! And then what you do is as everything increases, you're backing it out to where you're hiding them around the house. Now this is where the fun begins, because it's such a joy to watch them run around the house all super excited and trying to find their treats. Now there's a certain piece I want to tell you about this. When you use your treats, please use a proven treat for this. Don't use a brand new treat, because you're going to be giving them a couple, right? And if in fact you overdose a little bit, it's a treat that's known. And the second thing is to prevent the overdose. And that is what I would recommend is kind of get a handful out and measure what you're going to use before you play the game, because it's so much fun that you're going to run around the house and before you know, they're going to eat a whole bag of treats. Then we might have a little something going on, okay? So that was Treat Quest. The second thing is called Bubble Chase. Now this I love to play because you pull out the bubbles. You need to get the non-toxic, either pet-friendly or kid-friendly, and you blow bubbles and you do that really poignant, calm, intelligent release term. Get it! And then they go after it as well. And you just throw the bubble out there, right? Just throw the bubble out there. And when they catch it, they have a blast and you do too. And I love it when you have the bubbles going everywhere and they're just going all after it. That's so much fun. And it lightens your heart. It's such a joy. And when they do, 2 things to keep in mind. Number 1, if those bubbles are landing on their face, always keep a dry washcloth and just wipe their face, because we don't want it to get into the eyes and irritate it. Now, if they're a dog that licks everything and they're trying to eat those things, be mindful how much you play, because again, you're going to get caught up in the fun, and before you know it, you're going to use a whole bottle of bubbles, and a whole bottle of bubbles means my baby's going to have a little nausea. So they're not toxic, but too much is not a good thing, okay? The third game is actually played with either small dogs or cats. Now you could try a big dog, and it's laser tag. Some big dogs will play it, but the small dogs are more likely to go after it, as are your cats. Now you guys totally know how to work your dog, but if you have a cat and they've never played laser tag, what you do with them is you have to make it seem like it's their idea, right? And so you shine the laser on the floor just in front of them and just kind of hold it there and barely move it back and forth, just like this. And then their ears will go to the side, and their pupils will dilate. And when the pupils dilate, kink, you've got them hooked. So then you start moving it around a little bit more. And then you can move it all over the furniture, you can move it up the wall. But there's one cautionary safety note here, and that is, if you take it up the wall, be mindful of the flooring that they're on, because if they're on tile and you take it up the wall and they come back down, After repetitive movements, they can have musculoskeletal injury. So make sure that the area below it is a soft place to fall. Okay, well, for them, they're cats, they're not going to fall, right? They're going to land elegantly on their feet, and if they don't, they go, oh, I meant to do that. That totally meant to do that. So these are some fun games. What I'd love for you to do is scroll down and give me your fun game. I would totally love to see this because I want to play more games. All right, guys, thank you. And I see that you're on, Amy. Hi, it's good to see you. You guys take care and have a great day, and I'll be back tomorrow. I will be on time tomorrow at 12 Central. Just a flight thing today. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.